Alright, so we just got back from getting some propane for my little hand torch, which is down there. Got the exhaust disconnected, as you can see. There's a lot of freaking work just to try and get in there. Took that band off. Get out the truck. Sitting on the transfer case cross member. Had to do quite a bit just to get enough room to get my socket and breaker bar in there. Took this hanger off so it could slide back. Took this hanger off back here, which goes to the over axle. I took the tailpipe off, shoved it all back, and get to work on getting this thing come out, hopefully. So, get you guys set up here, and we'll be right back. Okay, now I got you all set up. I'm gonna get in here, hopefully get this last control arm out finally. Still not sure if the bolt's gonna fully clear out around the downpipe, but we'll see. Just like that. All that work for one freaking bolt. Even if the bolt doesn't come out all the way, as long as I can get the new control arm in, we'll be okay. So close. So close, guys. See if we can get the pry bar in here and pop it out enough to get that arm out. So close. So we're going to go ahead and pull the transmission dipstick tube. That should give the clearance that we need. See if I got all this right sockets down here. So 15. Got our 15 ratchet. Get back. Transmission dipstick pulled. Again, some of this is because I got the 5-inch exhaust. I'm running Diamond Eye 5-inch turbo back with no muffler. So with your factory downpipe, might not have the same issues, but I can't guarantee. We're just going to pull the slipstick and hopefully we have the clearance that we need then, because I'll be able to push the exhaust to the driver's side a little bit more. It's a little bit of pressure on this right now, so got that pretty close. Get on the ratcheting wrench and as the transmission bow housing bolt, it's going to be a little bit longer, unfortunately. Get up there and see if we can pull that out. Yep, there you all saw a little mess. I'll get that cleaned up and come back. Alright, we're back now. So, solid disaster I made, but we're back. Exhaust pushed out. Transmission dipstick is fully removed now. And as you can see, upper control arm out. So, yeah, I grabbed grease zerks I picked up because the Zone Off-Road kit comes with what is it? 6 90-degree grease zerks and 2 straights. So I'm not using the straights. I'm putting 2 more 90s in that I picked up from the parts store earlier today. Or in my case, Mills. We'll get these installed. We'll get our control arms in and keep plugging along. So I'll just be off camera for a minute while I put these 2 grease zerks in. Okay, so as you can see, I put the 2 new grease zerks in. The reason I put them that way is then all your grease zerks are inside the frame. That's actually our lower arm. So grab this one. Get this fitted in here. Like I said, all that work, that bolt, moving exhaust, drain the transmission, just to put this arm in, which in my case, I'm going to put now. We'll put the nut on the inside. If we have any issues with that, then we'll address them when the time comes. So we got that one. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep plugging away at this. We're going to shove the axle forward. We're going to get this bolt in. Then we will get, actually we can put the lower arm in as well. That bolt. So we'll get this in here. Just like so. Put a nut on there. Just like that. So like I said, I was running all of my grease zerks on the inside, so obviously it'll be right there. If I have issues with it, I'll pull the lower arms back out and flip them. But these upper ones should be fine once the suspension's set down. You'll have room there. Should still have room here. So, get that dead blow and push this in. Go ahead and push the axle forward a little bit. So see if I can kick it back. Fuck. Alright, so we'll start with the bottom one then. That's closest. go ahead, do that like so. I picked up these bolts from the hardware store, just temporary. So I'll get the new cam bolt. This way the front end can be semi-equal, you know. And go ahead and probably jack up the axle, and then we'll get that top bolt to line up. Just get a little bit closer, hopefully. Just a little bit too far off. I'll grab my ratchet strap. We'll pull the top of that axle back. Back to cab mount. This side, just kind of come around. Hook it anywhere really. Yep. See if we can get it in there. Just tap. So. That'll allow us to get that in. So. Well, that's all done, so we're gonna zip all this back together, being I freaking put all the exhaust back together. Start here and head in. That one. That one. $18 and a swivel. this one. And find my socket again. Sorry guys. And that one. So we've got the breaker bar back in here. There's that. Got our lower tightened up. Till we get our actual bolts for this, so. It's got a 5/8 bolt, 2 flat washers and lock washer. We got that side all buttoned up. So, I'm not gonna have everybody watch putting the exhaust back together just because it's a pain in the ass, but there's that side all tightened up. So I put the exhaust in, sway bar links, put our track bar back on, change our pitman arm. I gotta come over here and put the actual bolt in down here. That's still just got a filler bolt, not all the way through. So, see you guys after I get the exhaust all put back on. Got the exhaust all bolted back up onto the truck. Dropped the drag link off the truck. Just waiting to get his pitman arm puller so I can pull that off, put the new pitman arm. Pulled the factory bump stops out. And according to directions, you have to drill holes in the 2 little notches that are in the existing. Then you run the tap bolt through to thread the holes. So that's what we're gonna do now. So we're gonna run tap bolts up into these 2 holes, and then we'll get our 2 new bump stops installed into the frame. So now we got those tapped. We're going to take 2 new bump stops, and bolt them into place. What I do is I'm going to pull them back out. I've been anti-seizing pretty much any bolts that I run into the frames or sway bar links. Just to help with any future maintenance items where they may need to come out. Once we got this done, we're just going to repeat the step for the driver's side, because I've already got the driver's side holes tapped into the frame. So just be tightening down all this hardware. You know, let's find the dang hole. So we'll get those run up in there tight. And then I got to get this bumper tightened down. Right now it's just sitting in there. It's got a lock washer, flat washer, and that on the top side that need to get tightened down. Once you get that, we'll do the same on that side. Once that's done, we should be able to put the track bar on for the final time. I swapped out some of the hardware on it. We also got sway bar link extensions installed. You can see them right there. So factory sway bar link right there. The new extension. OEM hardware up on top. That goes for both sides. So I'm gonna get all these front two bump stops reinstalled and hopefully figure something out for the pitman arm and getting the track bar hooked up. We still have to do the carry bearing drop as well. Alright, so before I get the front tires thrown back on, I'm going to do a full walk around of this thing for you. Sorry for the crappy lighting. Got new upper and lower control arms in. Temporary bolts in until I order some new cam bolts. New 5-inch coil lifts with new shocks. Sway bar link extensions. You can see it this way. You got the new bump stop with the drop. Track bar drop bracket. Still waiting to do the pitman arm, unfortunately. Same on this side. Sway bar drop bracket. New spring and shock. Upper and lower control arms in. I'll tell you what, doing it at home, you know, flat ground, cramped space, it's a chore. Doing on northern vehicles, it's a chore. But in the end, if you work hard enough for it, anything you're trying to accomplish, you can get done. It's just a matter of having the willpower to get it done and putting your mind to it. So I'm gonna get tires mounted up. I still gotta do carrier bearing drop, and obviously pitman arm, but I can put the wheels on and at least get it down on the ground. Alright guys, we're 2 days later. Finally got the right pitman arm puller. That thing's a bitch. We got some beautiful weather going on here in Minnesota right now. Just beautiful. Hey Tacoma, sit, sit. Good boy. So, go in here. It's taken a little bit of a process. Got some penetrating oil, a little bit of heat. Pitman arm puller is on there. Slowly getting it to budge, penetrating oil on it, using the air hammer as well. So, set you guys aside and let you watch for a little bit. Now I put you guys on. Look at that. We got it off. So, grab the new one and show you guys what we're doing. So, here we got the factory pitman arm, the new one for the lift kit. You get a little bit of a drop there to correct the angle. So we're gonna throw that back on and go from there. I'm a big believer in anti-seize, so I'm gonna put it on the inside of the new pitman arm before it goes on. Help with future removal and help with getting it installed. So go ahead and slide that on back up there. There's block washer. Throw that back on. Just like that. New one's up in there. So I'll get that all installed and see you guys when I get that done. Alright, so I'm going to kind of back up and give you a look of the truck. Now we'll go over it. So there's the truck. I got the new lower control arc cam bolts. We'll get those installed after we're done here, but all the new control alarm springs. The new pitman arm drop installed. Like I said, I got the new bolts, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'll get these all installed off camera, but here's a garage view of the truck. That's what we're gonna end the install of the Zone Off-Road 5-inch coil spring lift on a 2006 2500 Mega Cab. After I get the truck completely done, I'll get it outside. We'll do a walk around in a not confined space, but as you can see, our weather is still not cooperating. Till next time, like, comment, subscribe if you want. I don't know how much content I'm gonna make, but it's not that great of stuff, but you never know. Might see something you like. Still got some work to do on the SRT swapped first gen here. Haven't really showed anything on this since for a while, but it's got a center feed intake on it now. Not too sure what I'm doing with the factory turbo Dodge Stratus, and I've still got the 2-door 95 nitro yellow green neon to work on. So until next time, see you guys. Alright, here's the real end. It's a moment of truth. Will this big truck fill out of my garage without having to air out the front tires? everybody, and just like that, I got the 5-inch lift installed, and the truck is out of my garage. So hopefully you all have a joyous time and stay safe.